Welcome to CIS 102. Today we'll be using Cisco's Packet Tracer, and we will be performing an initial switch configuration. In this activity, we will configure the customer Cisco Catalyst 2960 switch. We'll configure the host name, the password, the VTY password, privileged exec mode password, privileged exec mode secret, IP address on VLAN 1 interface, and a default gateway. In step 1, configure the switch host name. So what we need to do is connect the console cable from the customer PC to the customer switch via console. This allows us to connect to the switch using the terminal software. Now we're gonna enter the switch here, and we're gonna set the host name on the switch to customer switch using. We're gonna enable it, and we're gonna enter the global configuration, which is configure terminal. Now we're going to set the host name customer switch. Okay. Now we're going to configure the privileged mode, password, and secret. So from a global configuration mode, we're going to configure the password as Cisco. Enable password Cisco. Now we're gonna configure the secret as Cisco 123. So enable secret Cisco 123. Now we're gonna configure the console password. So we're gonna type from the global configuration mode. We're gonna switch to configuration mode to configure the console line. So line console 0. All right. Now this takes us to the line mode. Now we're going to type in password Cisco login exit. Our next step is to configure the VTY password. So we're going to stay in this mode and type in line VTY space 0 space 15, enter, and now we're gonna set the password to Cisco and require the password to be entered at login. Cisco login and then exit. Now we're going to configure an IP address on the interface VLAN. So interface space VLAN 1 IP address now 168.1.5 space 255.255.255.0 subnet mask, and hit enter. Then we're going to do a no shut on that port. And we're going to exit. Now we're going to configure the default gateway. IP default gateway 192.168.1.1. Our last step will be to verify the configuration. So from this place forward, type in end. And now we're going to ping 209.165.201.10. And we ping successfully. This completes this exercise.